They just have an extra gear.
What about a
you
guy
have
like
to.
Kimbo Slice, though, who's like really from nothing?
Well, also just talented boxer. Kimbo
Yeah.
Slice was he had very good hands.
Yeah.
Like if you watch those videos of him out in the back parking areas where they would fight on like parking lots and backyards and like dodging satellite dishes and shit. You ever see those videos?
I've seen some
Kimbo?
of his stuff. He's terrifying.
He's a good boxer, and he was boxing people that were not good boxers.
Right.
They just did not know how. You know, they were tough guys, but they weren't at his level. And he would just have these bare knuckle backyard fights.
Yeah.
And the nicest fucking guy too.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Kimbo. Rest in peace. He was the nicest guy, like super sweet guy, like very friendly to everybody. Took pictures with everybody. He's like not like a thug.
Yeah.
Just really tough guy, and so tough that he even entered into the Ultimate Fighter. Like he really didn't have a backyard. I mean, he really didn't have a background rather in grappling. He wasn't really a grappler.
And
So
now
he
you
had to
kind of
learn
need
all
that, right?
Oh,
I
you
mean,
had to, yeah.
yeah.
He got beat up by Big Country, Roy Nelson. Just took him down and got on top of him. Just kept punching him in the head. He couldn't do anything about it. He put him in a crucifix and just didn't know how to grapple, which is
Damn.
like so unfair. Like to just if bare knuckle boxing was around like it is now, and Kimbo was around, Kimbo would have been one of the best at bare knuckle boxing. He would have been because that was like really where his skill set is was with his hands and his toughness. He really wasn't a kicker. He really wasn't a grappler. He had to learn all that stuff. That didn't come natural to him.
I mean, it's really like just being around at the right time. If you're just a boxer
Mm-hmm.
versus now, it's like being a silent film star, and then now they're talking.
Right.
Now they're kicking.
They're doing
now they're
everything
grappling.
Now
You
they're
have to
doing
adapt.
everything. But those fights that he was having weren't like they were just backyard fights. They weren't organized in the sense of there was no like athletic commission involved or anything like that. So once he started fighting, like he wanted to fight in like the UFC. He fought for a while in Elite XC, and he fought some good fighters over there, and then came over to the UFC and did the Ultimate Fighter. Just like a very ballsy thing to do.
Yeah.
To try to learn grappling and fight in front of the world.
Yeah.
Because really it did not have that much grappling. And that's such a giant disadvantage amongst like those giant dudes in his division. These guys are so big. These guys are just taking each other down and beating the shit out of you.
Well, it's like that.